All right, everybody, welcome back to class. This hour we are going to be going on to case number 12. We had finished up case number 11 earlier today, and so we are going to continue on to case number 12. So right now here in the class materials, I do have case number 11 listed there. So I'm going to give you case number 12 as we go on, okay? So don't worry about that. I'll get the class materials to you. Let's see who we have so far. Fernando, how are you, Fernando? Fernando, can you hear me okay? All right, let's try. Pau?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Awesome. And Pau, where are you from?
I'm from Misiones, Argentina.
Okay, so we have a couple of Argentines in class already.
Yeah.
Very cool. What do you do? Are you do you go to school, or are you going to school right now, or is it break?
No, I am student.
Mm-hmm. A student. Yep.
Yeah, university from nutrition.
Okay. Oh, and you study nutrition.
Yeah.
Very cool. And how much longer until you actually graduate?
If everything goes as it should, by December, más o menos.
Okay, very cool. So currently, right now, we have Pau from Misiones, we have Atina from Buenos Aires, and we have Adelina from Córdoba, all in class. So we in Argentine infestation. Awesome. Very cool. And then let's see if we're lucky. Let's see if Fernando is from Argentina as well. Fernando, can you hear me? No, not so much. Okay, let's go to Atina. How you doing?
Hi, Todd. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And staying out late tonight, are you?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And is it how's the rest of your day gone? I know we talked earlier, and we talked a little bit about the weather and things like that. How's the rest of the day been?
Very good. We went to dinner out.
You went out to dinner?
Out to dinner with my husband and my daughter.
Cool.
So we just arrived 30 minutes ago, and I'm with my full stomach here, making digestion.
All right. And what you guys go and eat?
It's a barbecue.
A barbecue? Okay.
O
Awesome.
sea, parrillada. I don't know.
There you
Barbecue,
go. There
okay?
yeah, it's the same. Yeah, barbecue would be the same. Awesome. Very good. Well, welcome to class. Let's see. How about Adelina? How are you?
Hi.
Hi. And you're from Córdoba, right? I got that right. Okay.
I'm from Misiones.
You're from...
Paula. We are friends.
Okay. Oh, are you?
But I didn't know if you know Misiones. I'm living now at Córdoba. I'm studying here.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I was born at Misiones.
Okay. All right. Very cool. So, how do you two know each other from school?
From school, secondary school.
All right. Very nice. And how was your day today?
Very well. I have classes at the university at morning and another class at the evening. And
all right.
Now the day ends.
All right. And you're just kicking back, relaxing, hanging out in Verbling room.
Yeah, with friends.
Awesome. Okay. Very cool. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Let's see who else we have. Tarcisio, how you doing? Tarcisio, can you hear me okay? All right, let's go to Stefania. How are you?
Hi, Chad. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. And Stefania, I don't think I've had you in my class before. Where are you from?
My first time.
Okay, great. Yeah. Where are you from, Stefania?
From Misiones too, and I'm friend from Pau and Natalina.
Seriously, that's funny. And are you currently living in Misiones right now?
No, in Córdoba.
You're in Córdoba as well. Okay. All right. Very cool. And are you you're studying at university also? I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't know how I can tell that, but lawyer. I study law.
Okay. Yeah. You study law.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Very cool. Well, welcome to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm just gonna assume that everybody is from River, just because I assume that about everybody right off the bat. So I'm just kidding. All right.
No, Boca.
All right. Very cool. Welcome to class. Let's go to Jose. How you doing, Jose? All right. Jose is a no-go. How about Carlos?
Hello, good evening.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. And Carlos, I don't think I've had you in my class before. I could be wrong, but
No, this is the first time that I attend to one of your classes.
all right, very cool. So, Carlos, where are you from?
I am from El Salvador.
All right. So, what part of El Salvador?
San Salvador.
Great. Yeah, I know that city pretty well. I used to fly into San Salvador about four times a year, something like that. Yeah, I'd fly into San Salvador and then drive up to a small town in Honduras that's called oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the name of it. Ocotepeque, which is right on the border. Yeah, it's right on the border, just past. Oh, what's the border town there? I think it's called. Oh man, oh I'm forgetting already. It's been too long. I haven't been back there for almost a year now. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but I used to go to San Salvador quite a bit. It's a great town. Can be or a great city. Can be dangerous depending on where you're at. But yeah.
Well, I don't know. I have the idea that it is not dangerous for foreigners. They are rarely victim of the crime.
Sure.
Especially if you are white and tall.
Exactly. Luckily, I'm not tall. I'm just a short white guy, so not very much happens to me. So, Carlos, what do you do?
Well, right now I am trying to practice English. I'm trying to improve it because I would like to apply for a scholarship. And for living, I work. Well, I am an electrical engineer, and that's what I do most of the time, working.
Okay, so I want to go over two questions just to make sure everybody understands them. Okay, there's two questions here. So what do you do is the first one, and what are you doing? Okay, so just so that you guys know and are aware, if I ask you what do you do, I'm talking about what do you do for work, or if you're a student or things like that. So what do you do in your life? Okay, what are you doing? Okay, would be right now. All right, so that's the difference between those two questions. If I use the gerund form of the verb to do. Okay. Well, thank you for introducing yourself, Carlos. It's good to meet you.
It's good. It's nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, let's go to Disnaka. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Awesome. Disnaka, where are you from?
I'm from Sri Lanka.
Sri
I'm from
Lanka. Wow.
yes. First time
Awesome.
with you, sir. Yes, I have. I had lessons from Verbling earlier, but with you, sir, for the first time.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Well, what do you do?
I'm a teacher. I'm a language teacher. Teaching Sinhala, that is the mother tongue of Sri Lanka. Most Sri Lankans, Sinhala, and I study English as a second language.
Okay. What's the name of your language there?
Sinhala, Sinhala,
Singhela. Singhela.
Sinhala, Sinhala. Her mute sound. Her Sinhala.
Wow, that's a difficult sound to make. Very
Yes,
interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Great.
I'm a Sinhalese. Sri Lankans are most Sri Lankans are Sinhalese, and my language is Sinhala.
Awesome. That's very cool. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let's see who else we have. How about Hani? How are you?
How are you, teacher? How are you?
I'm doing good. Hani, have you been in my class before? Your name looks familiar.
Yes, I had been one time.
Okay. Yeah, because I do remember your name. But please remind me. Where are you from?
I am from Iraq.
Okay, from Iraq. And what do you do for work, or are you a student?
I am a student. I am studying English right now.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
You're welcome.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
And we also have. Would your name be Ima? Hi. Make sure that your microphone is unmuted.
Yes, hello.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine, thank you. I'm from Japan.
From Japan. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
Now I'm a housewife and I'm doing the house chores every day.
Okay. Do you have children?
Yes, I have one daughter.
Well, excellent. Excellent. I have two children. I have one boy and one girl, and they're
I see.
very young right now.
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Yes, thank you. It's the first time for me to enter your class, and I'm a little bit nervous about it.
Okay. Don't worry. You're doing just fine.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. All right, Tarcisio, let's try you out, man.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Awesome. Awesome. How was your day today?
Good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do anything? Interesting or different?
No, I just believe.
Nope. Okay.
But
All right, man.
tomorrow I gotta work, so it will be a little bit interesting.
Well, hopefully they have hours for you. I think one of the other days we were talking, and you said you went all the way into work, and then they're like, "Oh, well, we don't have any work for you," or something like that. Was that you? That I was, from what I remember, something like that happened. Was that you, Tarcisio, or was it someone else that I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
But now
all
I'm
right.
working every day.
Okay, cool. Very cool. All right. Well, welcome to class. Let's see. I don't think I've missed anybody. All right, you guys. Welcome to class. Like I had mentioned at the very beginning, we had finished or went through case number 11 earlier in the day. I didn't know if we were going to finish it, and we did. So we're going to go on to case number 12. All right. Let me give you the link. I'm going to put it here in the chat box. Okay, and if you're hanging out in Google Chat, okay, the link is there for you as well. All right. So go ahead and open that up. When you do, this is what it'll look like. Oops, let me get rid of that. Okay, and for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Teacher Chad. I am from the United States, but I currently live in Costa Rica. And I've been living here now for about 9 months. I've lived in other countries like Argentina, Honduras. I've been through El Salvador as well as Guatemala. And I've been teaching here with Verbling now for almost 2 months. If you have the desires to write me or anything like that, this is my Facebook page for it's my teacher page for Verbling, and you can tell me what kind of classes you'd like to have. Tell me if you like the class, if you didn't like the class, anything like that. Feedback's always great. Okay. Yes, I do speak a lot of Spanish, but not in this class because we're speaking English, Andre. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start over on the left-hand side today with Adelina. And
Okay.
let's see, let me get this open real quick. Okay, so go ahead, Adelina, let me have you read this the first 2 paragraphs. So starting with inspector going down to allowed. Go ahead and read that, please.
Okay. Inspector Rebecca Howard was covering dispatch while Per was taking a break. She was tumbling through a wedding magazine trying to get some ideas for her and Harvey's upcoming wedding. Detective Tina Cassidy came into the dispatch. Are there any calls holding? Asked Tina. Nothing right now, said Rebecca. What are you doing? Asked Tina, sitting down in the chair next to Rebecca. Rebecca set the magazine into the desk with a disgust look on her face. I have been trying to come up with some ideas from me and Harvey's wedding, and I have basically hit a roadblock, Rebecca. Sorry. Tina picked up the magazine and started tumbling through. She set it back on the desk. What's the problem? Maybe I can come up with the idea, said Tina. For starts, his is my second trip down the aisle, and my family won't be here because they disowned me, said Rebecca. Whoa, said Tina. I thought that when I turned my life around and Mary called my first husband, they would come, but they didn't, said Rebecca. I'm sorry, said Tina. Alistair Crane was smoking a cigar reading the paper. How interesting, through Alistair, as he was reading the courthouse news about Harvey and Rebecca filing for a marriage license. This is the perfect opportunity, said Alistair aloud.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. Let's practice some words together, okay? All right. First off, this word here is license. License.
License.
Yeah. So when you get married, there you have to get a permission. Okay, and this permission is called a marriage license. Okay, it's a little bit. It's similar to a driver's license. Okay. So a driver's license, it would be the same word there. Okay. Next word is right here. This word is thought. Thought.
Thought. The past of think.
Yeah. So we want. Yes. So we want to pronounce a T sound at the very end there. Thought.
Thought.
There you go. One more time. Thought.
Thought.
Excellent. Much better. Okay. And just remember that O-U-G-H that's in the middle makes an ah sound. Okay. All right. Let's go to our next word here. This word is aisle. Okay. So the AI. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a question?
Okay, go on.
What's your question?
No,
okay.
no, no.
All right. So our word is
no,
aisle.
because aisle.
Okay. Do I think there's a little bit of a lag from when I'm saying something and when you're answering. So do you have a question?
No, any question? Sorry.
Got it. Okay, cool. All right, so the word is aisle. Okay, the AI at the very beginning makes an I sound. The S is silent. Okay, so the word is aisle. Try that one more time.
Aisle.
Good, good. Okay. Next word is thumbing. The B is going to be silent. We do not pronounce that B. Thumbing. Thumbing. Try that.
Thumbing.
Good. Excellent job. Okay. And so those were the words that I wanted to practice with you. I also wanted to practice the short I sound. Okay, sometimes this is a hard sound not to pronounce. Okay, so sometimes you're using the Spanish I. The word I want to take a look at is this. You would pronounce the word saying these. Okay, we want to use a short I. That short I sounds like this. We say I. The word is this. Try that, please.
This.
Good, good, much better. Awesome. All right, well, thank you for reading. Let's see, let me go to my next reader, and this is Athena. Let me have you read the next two paragraphs, please.
Can you scroll it down?
It should have been scrolled down by now.
Okay. Pearl picked up the phone and called the detective's office. JP, can you come to dispatch for a minute? Asked Pearl. JP went to dispatch. JP, I just got to a strangest call. This person just called and said to give you a message that Alistair Crane is planning on running Rebella's wedding, and then he hung up. I did not get a name or a callback number. JP left the dispatch office and went back to the detective's office. He put his jacket on and took his car keys out of his pocket. He motioned for Tina to come with him. She got up and put her jacket on and followed JP. Tina saw a worried look on JP as he was driving down the road. What's wrong? Tina asked. Alistair is planning on running Harvey and Rebella's wedding, said JP. That's creep, exclaimed Tina. I have to figure out a way to stop Alistair and help Harvey and Rebella's wedding go through without a hitch, said JP. I have an idea, said Tina, with a devious look on her face. That look scares me, said JP. Come on, it is foolproof, said Tina. Now you're really scaring me, said JP. We tip Alistair that there is going to be a rehearsal. We hide, and then, when he comes, we arrest him, said Tina. JP thought for a moment. That just might work, Tina. You're a genius, said JP.
All right, very good. Okay, let's practice some of these words, okay? First off, this is probably a new word for you. The word is devious. Devious.
Where is?
I've highlighted it here. You see that?
Okay, yes, now yes. How do you say it?
It is devious.
Devious. How
Good,
is
good.
what that word means?
Okay, so when someone has a devious look, it's usually because they're going to do something maybe evil. Okay, sometimes if you're watching cartoons or something like that, you'll see someone go, okay, and so they make sort of a face like that. That's a devious look. Okay, so that's they have some sort of evil plan that they're going to do. Yeah, sort of like from the devil or whatever. Okay.
Okay,
So
I love your
that's
face.
a devious look. All right, let's go to. Give me 1 second. Okay, so that's devious. Let's practice our next word. This word is ruining. Ruining. Ruining.
Ruining. Ruining.
There you go. One more time.
Ruining. Ruining.
Good. Nice job. Okay. Let's practice the word jacket. Jacket.
Jacket.
There you go. One more time.
Jacket. Jacket.
Good. Good. Okay. Let's see. I think here's that word. Okay. The word is strangest. Strangest.
Strangest.
Good. One more time. Strangest.
Strangest.
Okay, excellent. Now your ed ending sounded fine. Okay, you had words like asked. Okay, exclaimed. Okay, things like that. Those words were very good. I don't think I noticed anything else that jumped out. Your R sounds were good. Your T sounds were good as well. Okay, so yeah, just getting used to a lot of new words and practice reading them. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to my next reader. This is going to be, let's see. Andre, is your microphone working? Andre, can you hear me okay? All right, let's go to Carlos.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos. Okay, I'm going to have you read. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we're going to go I'm going to have you read this paragraph here, and then probably about half of this next one. So going, let's see, probably right here to where it says garbage. So go ahead and read this this next paragraph down to garbage. So I'll go ahead and highlight that for you. Okay, go ahead and start.
The previous paragraph and the half of that one.
Yep,
okay?
Just like that. Go for it.
Okay, well, starting where it says Rebecca went.
Just right there. Go for it.
Okay, Rebecca went to this restaurant for lunch. She nibbled her lunch and looked like she was going to cry. What's the matter, sweetheart? Asked he. I'm getting ready for my wedding, and I would like a wedding that every little girl dreams of. But my family disowns me, and won't be there, said Rebecca. You started out on the wrong foot in life, but you were able to change, and you should be proud of your accomplishment. And if your parents are not willing to give you a second chance, then you don't need them to drag you down. I tell you what, sweetheart, I may not be your dad, and I won't replace him, but I will walk you down the aisle, said Judith. Rebecca started feeling better, and after Sibyl talked to her and she ate her lunch, after Sibyl left Sibyl told the waitress that he needed to run an errand. He went to where Rebecca's father worked. What do you want? Asked Scott Diamond. I am here to talk to you about your daughter, Rebecca, said Sibyl. Rebecca is a disgrace to the family name, said Scott. You know what, Mr. Diamond? I don't like your class of people, said Sibyl. Scott looked at him real hard. You see, when people break the law, they are usually crying out for help. But instead of being there to help them, your class worries only about image. And instead of getting them to help they need, you throw them out in the street like a sack of garbage.
Okay, awesome job. Very good reading. your ed endings were very good. I had one that I wanted to work on. Okay, so worked sounded good. Needed sounded good. We had some others in here. Okay, nibbled at the very beginning. Okay, the only one I wanted to work on is this one right here. Okay, how would we pronounce that word?
I don't have idea. I just
okay, all right, no problem.
I just try to guess.
Okay, no worries. Okay, the word is disowned.
Disowned with an D at the end.
With a D ending, yes. So if it ends in an N, okay, if it ends in an N, the ED, okay, equals a D sound. We go straight to that D. Disowned.
Disowned.
Okay, it's a lot like let's see, donned. Okay, so that's a terrible word, but it is an N word. Yeah, so basically, if it ends with an N, okay, and you have an ED ending, that it's going to sound like a D there. Okay. The only other word that I wanted to practice with you is the word accomplishments. Okay, let's make sure we get that S at the end. Please repeat that.
Accomplishments.
Good. Okay, excellent. Everything else sounded really good. Very, very excellent reading. Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Disnaka.
Yes, sir.
And let me have you finish off this this paragraph. We're starting here where it says then. Okay, and I'll have you read the next paragraph as well. Okay.
Okay, sir. Where should I start? JP was laying down.
Nope. In the middle of the other paragraph where it says then when the right person.
Then when right person.
Yeah, it's about halfway through the paragraph. If you look up on the screen right now, I have highlighted it.
Yes. Then when right. So sir, I was referring to the link. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. Then when the right person comes along and gets them the help they need, they want to go back and try to make things right. That is just like your daughter. She has gone from a car burglar to a highly decorated police officer in the Special Investigation Division. Now she wants the opportunity for a second chance to have a relationship with her family. But you are too busy acting like jackass, worrying about your image. I am not telling you what to do, Mr. Diamond, but you ought to look in the mirror and see if that is the image you want to see, said CV, who did not say another word and left Scott's office. JP was lying down on a paw in the back of the church and Susie was up in the balcony. Alistair Crane walked into the church. To his surprise, there was no one there. He realized it was set up and was fixing to leave. JP got up and went towards the door. We are the police and you are under arrest, said JP. Alistair pulled out a revolver and started firing at JP, who ducked down behind the paw. Susie opened fire but missed Alistair. He started firing at Susie. JP rose up and opened fire, striking him in the shoulder. Alistair dropped his revolver and started holding his shoulder. JP put his revolver back into the holster. Susie came down from the balcony. JP called from an ambulance to treat Alistair's wounds.
Okay, very good. Thank you. I've got a word that I want to go over with you and then a sound, okay? Now this word, if you go into a church, Okay, and you see the benches that are in a church. Okay, those are called pews. Okay, so that word P-E-W is pronounced pew.
Pew.
There you go, just like
Pew.
that. Okay, and those are benches that are in a church. Okay, now I do want to practice your R sound, Disnaka. Okay, and it's not every R sound. Usually when the R is in the middle of the word, okay, that's where you have a little bit of trouble. So for example, the word mirror.
Mirror. Mirror.
Okay, so in most languages, you have a hard R sound, okay? And that R, when you pronounce the R, let's say this is the top of your mouth, your tongue hits the top of your mouth, okay? So the trick in English to saying the R is you want to force your tongue down, okay? So you want to force it down so you do not want it to touch the top of your mouth, okay? So for example, when I say mirror, mirror, okay? Mirror. Okay? So try and pronounce this sound with me. Just stop halfway through. We're going to say mirror.
Mirror.
There you go. Okay? So we're going to say mirror or.
Mirror.
There you go. Mirror. Okay, good. All right, let's try another word. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, how about this word right here? Instead of saying there, okay, we want to say there. Okay, one more time. There. Okay, good. All right, this word right here, instead of arrest, okay, the word is arrest.
Arrest.
Okay. All right, so here you're using the hard R, saying arrest, okay, but you want to use an sound, so we're going to say arrest. There you go. One more time. Arrest. Good. Nice job. Okay. Other than that, your ed endings sound very good. You have those endings down, and your t's and ths. Yeah, you pronounce very good. Just focus on that R sound, and make sure that you're pronouncing an whenever you have those R's instead of a hard R sound. Okay. All right. Excellent job. Let's go to Hani.
Yes.
All right, Hani, let me have you read the next 3 paragraphs. So starting with after Alistair and going to Tina. And Disnaka, may I ask you to mute your microphone, please?
Okay, sir.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Hani. Go ahead and read those next 3 paragraphs. Hani, can you hear me okay? All right, let's go to Jorge.
Yep.
Jorge, let me have you read these 3 paragraphs listed shown here on the screen. Oh, you're here now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and read for me, please.
After Alistair had been loaded into an ambulance, JB went back inside the church where Suze was sitting in a pub. JB sat down beside her. That is the first time I have ever shot at someone, said Suze. I wished I could tell you it gets easier, but does not, said JB. Tina was fixing the Rebela's hair and doing her makeup. Suze knocked on the door. Tina, there is somebody here to see Rebella. Tina unlocked the door. It was her sister Nancy and Kathleen. Rebecca got out of her chair and hugged her sisters. Rebecca was waiting at the door to be escorted down the aisle, or the
Yeah, the
aisle,
aisle. The aisle.
whereas CV asked Rebecca to Tina. I have no idea, said Tina. What if I walked you down the aisle, said Scott, walking up. Daddy, cried Rebecca, hugging him. Scott took his daughter's hand and they started the walk down the aisle. Tina was watching from the back and a tear started running down her cheek and she started crying. CV walked up. That was such a heart-touching moment, said Tina.
Okay, very good reading. Let's practice some words here. Okay, first off, most of your R's sound fabulous. Okay, the ending of words and right there in the middle of words. Sometimes, and I really recognized it here on this last word. Okay, but not every time. Most of the time, like I said, your R's were great. Okay, but here you had said crying. Okay, give me a cr sound. So we're going to say crying. Try that.
Crying?
There you go. That's it. Crying. One more time.
Crying.
Excellent. That sounded great. Okay. Now, here is a tip for you. All right. And this is for everybody in class. Class, when you have a word, okay, for example, like the word start, okay, when the word is left alone, okay, that we pronounce the T at the end, start, okay? But when you add an ED to that word, okay, you're correct. That ED makes an id sound, okay, you pronounce that correctly, but that T, right after the, or right before the ED changes to a D sound. So we don't say started, we say started. Okay, let me have you try that, honey. Started. Good, just like that. And also on other words where we end with an sound that has a T there, okay, we can say daughters instead of daughters. Daughters.
Daughters.
Yep, just like that.
Daughters.
Daughters. Good, good. Okay. Last word I want to practice. You were very close here. You said poo. All right. The word is pew. Pew. Yep, just like that. Pew. Okay.
Pew. Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Let's see. Let's go to my next reader. Jorge, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you, Profe?
I'm doing good. Let me have you read this this last paragraph here and last sentence. Okay, go ahead and read that.
Okay. After exchanging bows, Harvey and Rebecca left the church. To their surprise, there was a limousine waiting for them. "I have something for you," said Scott. "What is it?" asked Rebecca. Scott reached in his pocket and took out 2 airplane tickets and the check of $10,000. "I know this will not make up for me acting like a jackass, but here are 2 tickets to the Bahamas and the check for $10,000 to use on our honeymoon. And when you and your new husband gets back, I want to start rebuilding our relationship." "Oh, Daddy," cried Rebecca, hugging him again. Harvey and Rebecca got in the limousine and left.
All right, excellent reading, very good. Okay, yeah, I didn't hear any ed endings or r sounds that that were off. Do remember, whenever you have a dollar amount, okay, make sure to say dollar. So $10,000 or $10,000 bucks. Okay. So you can use either or. Yeah, everything else sounded really good. All right, class, we're at the end of this story. We're going to go on to case number 13, okay? So let me pass that along to you. Give me 1 second. And I'll hurry as fast as I can go. We're running short on time here. All right. Okay, so go ahead and open up this link here in the chat box. Okay, this is called The Fair. And again, thank you for reading, Jorge. Your reading was very good. Nice job. Let's go to Pau.
Yes.
All right, Pau, let me have you read this this first paragraph, and I do apologize. We've got a few readers left, and only 10 minutes, and so I want to make sure that we get a chance for everybody to read. So go ahead and read that first paragraph, please.
Okay. Captain Graves called JP, Tina, and Susie into his office for a meeting. The state fair starts Friday night, and opening night is usually when trouble happens. Rather than tying up additional resources Friday night, I am going to assign the three of you to help with security. JP and Tina, you will be working undercover as a couple. Susie, you will be working undercover as a clown. Oh, great! I get my face painted and go around acting like an idiot, complained Susie. That is your assignment for Friday night. Dismissed, said Captain Graves.
Okay, excellent job. Here on working, your sounded really good. Just remember, class, when you see an OR here in the word work, that is an sound and not an OR like war. Okay, we say work, working. Okay. Now, when you read the word painted, you did say painted. Okay, and that's great. Changing that to a D. We can do the same thing with the word security. So instead of saying security, we say security. Let me have you repeat that, Pau. Make sure that your microphone is unmuted.
Sorry.
There you go.
Security.
Okay, try that one more time. Instead of security, we say security.
Security.
There you go. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, other than that, your TH sounds were good. Your R sounds were really good. All right, nice job.
Okay,
Very good. Yeah, thank you. Let's go to Tarcisio.
Yes.
Let me have you read. Let's see. Oh, we lost one. There's one more person underneath you, and she's gone now. So we have a little bit more time. Let me have you read the next two paragraphs, please.
JP and Tina.
Yeah.
The second paragraph. JP and Tina arrived at the state fair. How do I look? Asked Tina, who was wearing a pink tank top and tight jeans. You look pretty, said JP. Just pretty, said Tina, flashing her eyes like a little girl trying to get her dad to buy her something expensive. JP knew what she wanted him to say, so finally went ahead and said it. You look very beautiful this evening, said JP. Oh, thank you, said Tina. JP took Tina's hand, and they crossed the street and entered the fair. JP and Tina were walking along, looking at different rides. Do you know what I love about the fair? Asked Tina. What? Asked JP. The fair is wheel and cotton candy, said Tina. As they were walking along, they came upon Susie, who was getting aggravated.
Aggravated.
at trying to make
balloon animals. Uh-oh, think I lost Tarcisio. Okay, and they kept walking and did their best to keep from laughing. Okay, one thing that I wanted to point out in his reading, the word cotton. Okay, there's two ways to pronounce the word. You can pronounce those double T's as a T sound, or the double T's can be silent, and we say cotton. Okay, see how I jump over those T's? I say cotton instead of cotton, cotton. All right. Now those would be the only two ways. Those double T's would not be a D sound. We would not say cotton in this instance. Okay. So for example, if we have the word little up here, that's double T. Whoops. Okay, that word we can pronounce the double T as a D sound, little. Okay, but not the word cotton. Okay, it's either cotton or cotton. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's go to. Oh, Tarcisio, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. I dropped.
Oh.
It's raining now.
Yes. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, I want to practice the word cotton with you. So instead of saying cotton, cotton, cotton.
Cotton.
There you go. Excellent. Okay. Now, excellent job with the double T here, saying getting. That sounded good. Okay. You can also do the same thing with the word aggravated. Aggravated.
Aggravated.
Excellent. One more time. Aggravated.
Aggravated.
Good. Okay. Let's see. Everything else sounded really good. Okay. Excellent job. Very good.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Arthur.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Arthur. Let me have you read this next paragraph here, please.
Okay. Three people dressed as clown walked up to the ticket office, showed a weapon, and demanded money. The ticket master handed over the money. After they left, the ticket master left the ticket, both a booth, and told an officer that she had just been robbed. JP noticed an officer running out the gate. I don't like the look of this, said JP to Tina. They started towards the gate and saw another officer running out the gate. Captain Graves was at the getting information. There were three people dressed as clowns. They just robbed the ticket master. A witness said that he saw them get into green van and head down Broadway, said Captain Graves. There are numerous side streets down Broadway, said JP. I know, and most of the units are in residential areas and the businesses district. It will take them about 5 minutes to get here, said Captain Graves. With your permission, me and Tina could go check some of the side streets, said JP. Go, shouted Captain Graves. They went running to JP's car and sped down Broadway.
Okay, good. All right, very good reading. Let's practice some words together, okay, Arthur?
Okay.
First off, this word here is sped.
Oh, sped.
Yes, speed has two E's. This is going to be past tense
I know.
of speed.
I know what that
sped.
meant.
Okay, let's practice your, I want to practice some R sounds that are following consonants, okay? So for example, here you had said street, okay? We want to pronounce that streets.
Streets.
Okay, one more time, streets.
Streets.
Good. Okay. Let's practice the word dressed.
Dressed.
Good. Good. All right. How about the word green?
Green.
Good, much better, much better. Yeah, those are hard to read, especially when you're in a flow and things are feeling good when you're reading. Sometimes you revert back to a hard R sound. Okay, but yeah, the rest of your R's sounded really good. Those were the only 3 words where I heard that. Okay, good job. Last word here is the word numerous.
Numerous.
Okay, yep, with that accent right at the very beginning, okay? Other than that, excellent reading. Okay, very good job.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. I believe I have one last person that has not read. Cynthia. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
Cynthia, there you are. Hi. Let me have you read this
Hi.
next paragraph, please.
Yes, of course. Okay. Do you think we will be able to catch up with them? Asked Tina as they were going down the road. Not a chance. I was only getting out of here because the police chief and the mayor showed up, said JP. I guess there is going to be a good butt chewing, said Tina. You're darn right there is. I'm sorry. They're about. He saw the puzzled look on Tina's face. It's like this. They have these large events and instead of spending extra money, they tax the department's resources and then when something goes wrong, they blame it on the ones working the event, said JP.
All right, very good job. Very good. I want to work on your T sound. Okay. For example, event.
Okay. Event.
Good. Okay. Okay. Much better. All right. And let's see. I didn't hear many other instances of other sounds. Let's practice here. Okay. We have a few T endings. Okay. Okay. Remember, we want that T sound. Okay. We want to say, I don't want to be part of it. Try that.
I don't want to be part of it.
There you go. Good. Good. Yeah. It sounded like every once in a while your tongue would press flat against the back of your teeth. So instead of saying parts of it, okay, you were saying part of it. Okay, which sometimes is common. So yeah, just remember. Yeah.
Could I say part?
Yes.
Like a D sound.
Part of it.
Part of it?
If you're you can say part of it. Because you have of right after that. Part of it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, but yes, Cynthia, everything else sounded very good. Okay, very good reading. Nice job.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you guys for coming to class. It was great meeting a lot of new people and seeing a lot of friendly and familiar faces as well. My next class is going to be for beginners. We're going to practice reading as well, and reading comprehension more than anything. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you around. Take care. Bye.
Yeah,